take it all apart. Welcome back. In this video, we will be completely disassembling every part off of this 08 Element door. We need to salvage parts for our car. The whole entire shell on this thing is rotted away. It had a door skin put on it years ago, and it's rusting pretty badly all around the edges. Starting with the door handle, there are two 10mm bolts. One right here, and the other one is down in this hole in there. Once you get that off, the handle will not come off because there is a clip on the inside of the lock right here that's holding the lock mechanism into the handle. So you need to get some pick tools, push down on the top of that little clip, and also pull from the bottom down in here to get that clip released. Then the lock and this bracket will come off. I push down on the top of the clip with a pick tool, and now I have the other pick tool onto the bottom of this one. Let me pull it down. I don't know if you can see it. It's right there, and there it goes. There's the clip. Push down on the top two portions of it, then you can grab it with a hook on the bottom to pull it off. This will come out of the lock. Now you got to push on the bottom of the door handle. There's a little snap clip over there, and then pull the handle off. Rotate that off, and then you could wiggle this off and out of the way. We're going to be using this handle over again, so we're going to be pushing this clip back in. Snap the clip back in place. This way you'll just push the lock and it'll snap in there once you get the handle back in there. The window regulator is bad in this door. That was another reason why we're swapping it out. We want to save the glass. There is two 10mm bolts here. If we can get the glass out, if it tilts enough to get it out. Yes, it does. Here you go. Easy enough. Don't drop it. Make a big mess. We're going to need the latch mechanism. There is the window track that's bolted right here that's in the way. Get this rubber out of the way. Wiggle that down. That's out of the way. Phillips head screws that hold the latch in place. There is a plastic shield on here. Got to get that clip out of the way. Now with the screw out, this whole thing is gonna fall down. This rod, get it out of the way because you don't want to come out with that attached. Come on. There we go. There goes the plastic shield. There. Just like that. We want to get our window regulator out now. Let's unplug that right there. Got 3 bolts on the motor assembly. You don't have to take them out, just loosen them up. These could come out. These come all the way out. You could leave that one on the top there. It'll hang the regulator in the door. Off. And same with the motor. We're not being too careful because this door shell is junk already. Find the best way to wiggle this whole thing out. If you've seen that other video, you know why we're changing this, because this window regulator broke. You gotta squeeze and push these into the little wire retainers. One of them is hanging on somewhere in there. This should slide off. Well, it's supposed to slide off. We'll just have it pop off. There, it's supposed to slide off that way. There's a little retainer on that. There we got that. Here's how rotten this thing is. We got it up on the operating table now. We're gonna pull off everything else. We're gonna pull the weather stripping off and save it. Go to try to buy this stuff if you could find it. It's expensive, so there's nothing wrong with this one. Just carefully peel it off. There are going to be some little plastic studs hidden here and there. You'll see them down there. That one popped off. And there are other ones buried in here. We're going to use a pair of needle nose pliers or a little pry tool and pop those out too. You can also wiggle the weather stripping off, let's say like this. Pull it off from that. Pull off the stud. And then you could pull that out later. Probably end up doing that. What I have done replacing them sometimes on other cars is remove it the same way and then come back and pull this in and out without even popping these out. But since we're scrapping this door, we will pull these pieces off. These just pop off. And just wiggle those out. This just pops off. Weather stripping's all done. Now we got the whole wiring harness we'll pull out. There's all little plastic clips that are retaining it. You got to squeeze on these and just push them in. Some got to be pulled out like that. With a pry tool, you could just kind of pop this out. Sometimes they come out easy. If you can reach inside, sometimes you're going to work the back side of it, but we're not super concerned with that. That'll survive. That's fine. So we're going to go, which way we want to pull it out. I'm going to pull it out that way or push it in. Let's see, it should go in that way. Pull everything else out too. Just come in. I don't know if this could be used on the other side if it's interchangeable, because that's the one that more than likely would break first. Find out one day. Stuff. All right, let's work on the moldings around the window. Rubber for the window track. Just got to work it out. The metal pieces are already out. Just kind of squeeze it, wiggle it. I don't think there's any clips retaining it. That trim piece is part of that, so that'll all come out. This little rubber bumper unscrews. Okay, this molding removal. There are little clips on the inside, on the edges here. You gotta push them, pull them out. I'll show you with one hand. Let's see, get that one. That's loose. Okay, here we go. Pull out. Kind of wiggle your way down. That one's giving me a problem. There we go. These are what you're moving. Push them and pop it up. You put it back down with this clip in place. This one's not in the greatest shape. The felt's falling apart, but you get the idea if you want to save yours. There ain't much left other than a few little speaker retainers. If you want to know what the part number for a door skin is, it's this. There you go. If you found this video helpful, please like and subscribe, and thank you for watching.